It's been a busy few days for world leaders, with Chinese leader Xi Jinping just wrapping up a stately dinner in Moscow hosted by Vladimir Putin and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky making comments on Russia's involvement in a conflict in Ukraine. Analysts say that Zelensky's omission to mention Xi's visit to the Russian capital speaks volumes about how cautiously he is approaching the China-Ukraine relations. What we know is that Putin's invasion in Ukraine is not favorable to the Ukrainians. Ukraine has been restricted from publicly condemning China despite their giving of the economic lifeline to Russia during the war. Zelensky expressed interest for China to use their influence over Russia in an effort to resolve the conflict in an effort to avoid Chinese criticism, having called them the dragon. Ukraine also abstained from condemning China for the violation of Uyghur Muslim minority rights. Now, as China has presented a 12-point peace plan for handling the war between the two countries, there have been mixed reactions. The US appears to be unsupportive of the plan as it would apparently legitimize the Russian gains in Ukraine. Ukraine, however, appears to remain open-minded to the plan. President Zelensky has suggested the possibility of a meeting with China, and the Secretary of Ukraine's Security and Defense Council called for the capitulation of Russian occupation troops before the plan can take shape. Ominously, Russia has also made military incursions into Ukraine since the talks between China and Russia. The future of China-Ukraine relations is an intriguing but fearsome one. Questions remain over how President Zelensky and China will handle the ballooning tension in the east and what further consequences will arise due to Putin's recent invasions into Ukraine. It seems that Xi's visit to Moscow will only add to the complexity of the situation, creating new issues that both leaders may need to address. Stay tuned for the latest updates on the China-Ukraine relations.